One of the most powerful forces in the world is love. Love can tear anything to shreds. Proximity effect of a collapsing world. Proximity effect of a collapsing world.
Trying to distinguish flesh from air. There is no true difference, just separation anxiety.
There are no objective truths. Life is infinite in one form or another. Anger is an active sadness, while sadness is dormant anger. Attraction is an electric pull. There is a tiny magnet in you pulling on the tiny magnet in me. My body is a minefield waiting to be touched. You are in the process of learning the most difficult lesson of your life, and it hurts so fucking much. Someone truly believes in you and you will succeed. There are no objective truths. Of course, it's the unstoppable decay of being.
Ow. What the heck? It's too early for that. Yeah. Hi. Oh. Jeez. Hi, Rizdiski. Hi, Lego. Hi, Pizzy. and a certain birdie. Hi, hi. Gosh. Friday feels like forever ago. How do you guys even remember who I am? But, what's up? What's up? All that's really going on with me is, first day back at work after a vacation was really, really hot. Like 98 degrees on Saturday. Rizdiski, hello. Hi, how are you doing? Are you trying to make me raise the Zapper Team again? And hi, Subois. Bonjour, bonjour. You're kicking ass in Uno? I mean, I feel like Uno is just like... It's just like tic-tac-toe with like extra steps and a little luck. But I'm glad you're winning. I don't remember like any particularly like, I don't know, maybe this sounds weird to you guys, but I don't think I've ever had a fun game of Uno. It's just kind of like something to do while you're having a conversation with people, and that's like the actual like entertaining thing, is like just hanging out. But maybe because I'm just not competitive at Uno. Is that like a thing? Do people get competitive about Uno? Who are you playing Uno with, Subois? Husdisky, I've never seen that until like a few days ago. Is that like a newer streamer you've been watching? I really like their emote. Comfy. Even they even spell comfy. Even spell comfy funny. That's amazing. That's amazing. Before you met me? Oh wow. I guess you just felt like posting them again instead of Sea Dog. See, I don't know. I guess I should never assume who you've been watching like lately, because you just kind of rotate your comfy emotes. You like rotate them around, or maybe you go through phases. You were once in a 7-hour Uno match? Why? Why would you hurt yourself for 7 hours? I feel like you guys must have been playing with like some house rules that made the game silly or something. There's no way a normal game of Uno could possibly last that long. You know? Dumb Green Dog doesn't have a comfy one, but like the stare emote is like unassuming enough that like it's kind of comfy to me. I guess it depends on the context. Sometimes you post stare and I know you're like judging. Sometimes you post stare and I know you're just trying to like say hi, but like not in an excited way. I don't know. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Normal Uno? Subois, I don't know if I can believe you, man. You're gonna have to show me the video of the whole 7-hour game to prove that it was all like up on the up and up, you know? The only other thing I can think of when it comes to Uno is like one time I was driving away from somewhere and a friend of mine put their like double wide 2-pack Uno deck like with a custom carrying case. It had like a hard plastic custom carrying case and it was on top of the car, but then we drove away, so the plastic case fell into the street and exploded into 1,000,000 pieces. It was tragic. We just like slowed down for a second and looked behind us. Cards were everywhere. The plastic case was literally, I'm not even kidding, in 1,000,000 pieces, like I just said. So we just had to drive away. There was no saving that one. And like, I hate to say it, but like, it's just we had places to go and people to talk to, so and we didn't own a broom in my car, so like, yeah, I'm not gonna be like cleaning that up for the next 2 hours. It was pretty embarrassing. I don't know what the city of Redacted did about that, but I hope they you know, I hope nobody like got hurt. It was in the street though. It wasn't like at a crosswalk, so hopefully nobody was stepping on the plastic with their bare feet or something. I don't know. Not too many people walking around barefoot in Southern California in the summertime though. they're gonna like burn their literal, like, even if you have calluses, they'd probably just light on fire. Why am I talking about this? Uno. Well, it's nice that you're playing Uno with friends. I hope you guys are having a nice conversation at the same time somehow. But also listening to me, that's gotta be awkward. You better not just like have me on in your Discord call. Definitely don't show my stream to all of your friends. Definitely don't do that. But I don't want to talk about Uno anymore, so I think I'm gonna jump into this game. I'm gonna jump into this silly little cute puzzle game. Bum, 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 bum. Wouldn't it be free advertising? Yes, super. I'm being sarcastic. Did I do a good job? Was I that good at the sarcasm that you didn't notice? Wow. I think some of my online friends are a bad influence, because I'm usually pretty bad at sarcasm. Where's the boop boop and boop. You're too busy playing Uno? Yeah, can you play Uno when I do this? Ow! What was that for? Am I not allowed to burp on my own stream? What the hell? What the hell? Ow. So, without further ado, the plan for today is to go over some little, like, adventurous puzzles with cute art. And, depending on how much time is going around, we might do something else afterwards. Sounds good? Sounds good to me. Hey, Pizzy, are you still here? Rar. Can I please get a shout out for Rizdisky? Ooh, what's going on with this guy? Can I move? No? Thank you for the shout out to Rizdisky. Rizdisky is a really, really cool guy who plays video games. And he would love if you wanted to hang out with him sometime. And even though he calls it like his whispering voice, because I guess he's just not a loud person, his audio is set up to where he sounds very soft. He has a very soft voice. I think you'd like him. Not like my silly voice that's damaged by like over a decade of smoking. Thank you, Pizzy. Okay. Okay, that's the settings. Okay, we can... Oh. Okay. Oh, Cage is gone. What's up, dude? Are you holding a violin? Or is that a bag? What is he doing? It looks like a sad situation. Like she just got out of bed and somebody's leaving. Is the music loud enough? Can you guys hear the nice piano? I hope so. Let's see, we got some shoes. You won? Congratulations. Can I get some congratulations emotes in chat for Subois? What's that? Knock knock. Oh. I'm gonna open all these boxes. Alright, we got some shoes. Let's put those away. We got some keys. Oh, look at the keys. It's adorable. It's got like little... Oh, cleaned up the desk. What's going on with these? No, I can't open that. Okay. Mister, what do you want me to do now? Wait, I have keys. I can use the keys to open this, right? Yeah, let's go. Memoir. Look at the photo inside the drawer. Oh, so this is one of those achievement games. It looks like one of those photos somebody keeps of like old memories, and they like can I pick this up? Can I keep it? What do I do with this? And like you get angry and you like tear somebody's face off, whoever this is. What else is going on here? I don't know what these boxes are for. Did I not, like, look at it properly? Oh, well, thanks, Mateo. I'm sorry that I stream so late all the time, but it's just kind of, like, what I'm used to. But hopefully you get some good rest. I'll see you next time. Okay, what is going on with this photo? Can I, like, do anything with it? It, like, won't let me... Can I take the keys, please? I want the keys back. How do I get the keys back? Can't pick up the boxes. Oh, there's another key under here. Let's go. Okay, you go here. Now we got a box cutter. Probably open that up. Yeah. Oh. So it seems like they were close. But one of us has to go for some reason. Sometimes? I feel like we're gonna learn more and more about these people as we figure out more and more little things about them. Okay, we gotta find stuff for that. Oh. We got, is that an auger? Some kind of auger? Clean that up. You can't clean it. Oh. Okay, we're gonna... Okay, we got a code. We knocked over all the books like a maniac, and now we have a code. Ah. Okay. It's a crank. It wasn't an auger, it was a crank. Ah! Let's go. was that code over there? 1434 1434 601. I'm guessing. Is there enough keys here to do that? There's 7, but we might as well try. Ah, it was the code for the piano. Hell yeah. Can get rid of that. That one's easy. That one's easy peasy. We got an owl? Oh, maybe this goes in the music box. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Can we look inside? No. Can we? Nope. Can't do that. Okay, what's going on here? Can I... Why are they question marks? And there's a blank photo? Am I not able to move these yet? That's alright, that's alright. Well, I think we have enough to do this thing. Yeah. Oh, now can you turn? Wait, you don't turn? Ah, I wanted the music box to work. Oh well. We already have some pretty good music going. Ah. Another feather. Birds of a feather. Birds of a feather. What? He's an owl guy? What the hell? Yo, it's a Birdman. It's actually Birdman. Birdman's tired. And his musical instrument is still like... Can I turn you off? Thank you. Get the fan back on. Summertime, right? You gotta have circulation. Okay, that wasn't much of a puzzle. The mirror's dirty? Oh! Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. Okay, I'll take that. Whatever that is. Man, we're just making a royal mess up in here. No. Oh, no. Yeah. Break everything. Oh, no. Oh, okay. We need to find the hour hand somewhere. What is this plugged into? Is it the coffee? Oh, this is for the faucet. Yeah. Will it fill? Okay. We washed off the sponge. Now we can use the sponge probably to clean the mirror. Yeah. 7:15. Hi, Emily. Bonjour, bonjour. How's it going? We got some bread? Hell yeah. Hi, hi. Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw you got hit with the gift sub. I don't remember if you were there when that happened. Right? Am I crazy? It was either Soap Soap or Grim? Broken. You are not? Yeah, I think either Soap or Grim Omens gifted you a sub. So now you get to do the little wave. You get to do the little wave high wherever you want for a whole month. Oh, bread? Bread goes over here? No, okay. I need to chop the bread, maybe? How am I gonna chop this bread? Thanks to Soap. 1915. You want the bread? Well, so, anywho, Emily, and anybody else that just recently joined us. This is, what? Why would you put bread in the blender? Oh, man. Well, I guess if it was, like, dry enough, yeah, it would turn into, like, croutons. The mailman's a bird. Anywho, sorry. I found this cute little, like, clicky puzzle game with some nice art. And we're just gonna float around and enjoy the nice cozy time. And, depending how long things take, maybe we could play some games together. There we go. Just like the mirror said, 7:15. And now we have a crowbar. Give me that. Really? You guys ship a tiny key in this giant box? Why? You're totally down? Hell yeah. Yeah. I'm not... I think I said in the Discord that was like probably the plan, depending on how I'm feeling. Because I have a whole bunch of things I could start, but it just depends how much time we have. I'm definitely not against Val, because that was the original plan. Where did I need this key for again? Oh, right, the diary looking thing. Oh, it's music. With a little... Ah, okay. Wait, it was a fake music book? So these feathers, right? We've been, like, finding these feathers to, like, discover more and more about, like, this girl's Birdman. I don't know what's going on with Birdman. It's very mysterious. He has to leave. Every time we, like, finish one of these, he has to leave for some reason. And I guess we're gonna keep doing stuff until he, like, doesn't come back again. Or not. Or we're gonna move on to something completely different. Ow. What's going on here? Oh, she's... Okay, wait. Are these... Oh, is this one of those? Wait, has she been changing the more I click? Or is this a puzzle? Musical Owlman? I can't tell if I have to do these in a certain order, because I don't know what they sound like. See, like, the same symbol makes a different sound every time, so I don't think it matters. She's very transfixed. She's very transfixed by the music. Like, to the point where she's, like, not even, like, perceiving him playing it. It's just, like, music. Are you gonna learn how to play too? Ow, ow, ow. What is that noise? Uh-oh. Maybe we have some bad memories to get through. The game is called When the Past Was Around, after all. It's a very, very nostalgic title. It's raining. Oh, she hears the music. Where's it coming from? Is there somebody playing music in a, what do you call those? It's not a catacomb. It's, To my dearest. We're stealing? Let's go. Oh wait, that goes here. Damn. Oh, that was easy. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're just destroying the cemetery. We're vandals. We're like, I got an achievement for breaking all of the tombstones. Like an absolute jerk face. We can't leave. It's not allowed. It's time to go. Time to go down into a crypt. That's what it's called. It's called a crypt. This is a very large crypt. It's very well lit too. What's going on here? Okay, well that's simple enough. Oh, was he trapped down here? Is this how we found him? I would be like very like worried, but also like, I don't know, what would you do if you went into a crypt and you just found somebody like chained up there? Oh, it's the photo. It's the same photo as before. Where is it going? Oh, ow. Oh. Did you break something? Or is she upset because she... Ah! Uh-oh. Aww. Come on, homie. What happened? Yeah, it looks like you overreacted a little bit. Like, holy moly. Okay, we have a box cutter? The only box that's... I can't open this box. Can I use it to cut these strings? Ah, okay. We're like unpacking. We're unpacking. We can't fix that. Where does this go? Where do you want this duct tape? Whoa, look at the duct tape. It's freaking out. If you don't put it down in the right spot, it's like freaking out. Oh, we need to plug something in. We need to plug something in. Oh, okay, we're like packing everything away. Ooh. Can we put this away? No. Can we... I definitely can't fix a violin with duct tape, right? It's not a thing anyone can do. Okay, we need to find a key. I wonder, what do I need to do? Just like, can I fix the antenna? The antenna looks kind of busted. Am I crazy? Well, wait. Where did that noise come from? Oh, it's like full of water. Kind of sounds like it was full of water. Oh, I don't want that. There's gotta be something else I can do, right? Looks like she won a musical award. Maybe that's why she's so hard on herself. She used to be a professional. Girl, what do you need? What do you need right now, homie? Oh, of course. Who does this? Do any of you guys still do this? Put keys under rugs? Like, actually 1970s, like, weirdo behavior. Oh, it's the power button. It's the power button to the TV. Yeah. Now I can watch some old videos or something. Oh, okay. So these are like memories of her getting better and better at the violin. But now it seems like we are lost again. And there's nothing I can click in here, right? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I swear it wants me to fix... It wants me to fix something. Can I take the key back? No, I can't take the key back. Ow, my neck. Hi, Soap. How's it going? Jinx. Bonjour, bonjour. I'm just playing this comfy little puzzle game with some cute art. Depending on how much time we have later, there might be some Valorant. But for now we're just doing this. Nice, nice. How about you? Did you have a good weekend? You playing Val right now? Oh man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I can't join you. Not yet anyways. Are you enjoying it? Not a lot going on, but that's the point. No, I feel you. Sometimes you just kind of want to go home and relax and do nothing. I must be going crazy. You've met some cool people and had good interactions so far. That's really lucky. Depending on what, like, I feel like it depends on the server area that I have to play with. But, like, some people are just, like, they just troll too much. Obviously, once in a while you have, like, somebody, like, saying slurs, which isn't fun. I mean, that's unfortunately, like, video gaming, you know, on the internet. I can't tell what I'm missing here. Yeah, what about this one? I'm confused. Do you mind if I ask you like who you've been enjoying playing the most? I haven't been playing that long, but you never know, maybe I have some tips for you. You've had one person spam slurs. Yeah, thankfully the game has you can mute voice as well as text. I feel like that was one of the things that I haven't seen too much in games, was like you could mute people but they could still text you forever. You play Deadlock? Oh. I haven't tested out Deadlock yet, but I've played against enough Deadlocks to like kind of get what's going on. Making lineups for Deadlock is either like really easy. The wall is really easy because it's overpowered, especially like early, maybe the first 2 rounds. But I feel like the crouch grenade is really hard to use unless people are like stuck in an area. Man, I must be like losing it. Love playing Reyna though. Love playing Reyna. One of the best like brain chemical moments you can get in Valo is like getting a kill with Reyna and then perfectly using a dismiss to like make somebody shoot at you for no reason, and then they have to reload, and then you reappear and just like blast them. You got your first ace with Reyna? Congrats! I hope you get more than I do, because I think I've only gotten like 4 total. Then again, I mean, it's definitely a skill issue on my part. Like, I'm definitely coping. What do you want? What do I use this duct tape for? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Does it stay open? It stays open. Right, I was saying skill issue on my part. Most of my friends that play are like way better than me. So I'm always stuck like playing against like Diamond and Immortal players a lot of the time. I'm a beast at that game only sometimes. I feel like sometimes the only thing I'm good at is the handguns. Hi Riku. Hi Riku. Bonjour, how's it going? What are you up to, Riku? Watching I know I saw you watching Soul the other day, and you know what? Something I didn't know about you, Riku. Are you a VIP over at Somnia's? Oh yeah, no, and true. Soap did gift some subs the other day. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Lego cute. Lego, I mean, Lego acts cute enough, but they've said some things that I wouldn't call cute. Today's been slightly sad. You couldn't stream and you have to go to the doctor tomorrow? Well, I mean, it's probably for the best that you're gonna go see the doctor for like whatever it is instead of not seeing the doctor, right? How am I supposed to know the order of this? Am I supposed to like, what is going on here? What do you mean I've said stuff that's not cute? I mean, I guess it depends what you consider cute, Lego. You're definitely a lot more tame when you're here. I've noticed. Alright. I don't know how I was supposed to know that. You think I'm scared of feet? No, I'm not scared of feet. I don't really have any hard opinions on feet. And you know, like I'm not even like afraid to like tease you guys about it. You know, fun fact, when my model artist updates me some more and I get the new model, I will have legs, and there are feet attached to those legs. Throwing you in the cauldron? What does that mean? What, do you own a cauldron? Since when do you own a cauldron? Okay, I have keys. I already used the key on that. Okay, I don't know. We need a key for this. What was the duct tape for, though? Do I get to keep the duct tape for something? Oh, it looks like Bird Guy was here. Bird Guy was here and he left us some flowers? And maybe he got tired of waiting, so he left the room to go play some music? Oh, okay, I still have the duct tape. See, that's what was confusing me, is I thought because I had the duct tape, I had to use it. Lego doesn't own a cauldron? The state of Ohio does? I'm gonna go in the official Ohio stew. Whoa, this is a big room. There's a lot going on here. I'll be boiled? But Lego, am I gonna be in the official Ohio stew, or is this just like your personal concoction? Because I'd be honored to represent Ohio at SoupCon. You know, at SoupCon, the convention of soup. Ohio's making a soup jungle juice? No, you really gotta pick one soup. It's really hard to mix soups. Is this order make any sense? I don't think those notes are correct. My personal concoction. Also a Ligma. I feel like that one's a little bit of a stretch, but you know, A for effort, Lego. A for effort. How is it hard to mix soups? They're liquid? Well, I don't mean like duct tape, let's go. But now we need a button. I don't mean that it's physically difficult to mix them, because like, of course it isn't. I meant like, realistically, most soups can't be just like blended together. The flavors would be either become like some flavors would get overpowered by other flavors, and it wouldn't taste right anymore unless you were working with two soups that were already very similar. Oh, Okay. Oh, here's the code. Here's the code. Alright, so we got G downright to yeah. G. Yeah, let's go. Oh, okay. Wait, this is a button for music? It's not for the light? Why would you have... What kind of button is... Oh, it's like a doorbell. I'm stupid. But why would you have a doorbell indoors? I've never heard of that. Have you guys ever had a doorbell for like a single room in your house? Because that's definitely not normal for me. This is a message in a bottle. How is it not something I can use? I don't think this order matters. Yeah, it's just a bum 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 bum. It's the same song that's playing in the background. Personal Dark Souls boss in your home? I mean, I hope so. Some of those bosses look like they'd be pretty cool to hang out with, you know? They have a lot of life experience. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Bum, bum. She really likes that song. She really likes that song. So what's going on with this bird guy? We gotta figure out more about this Birdman. Oh, Riku, have you seen the Birdman yet? There's like a guy that she was hanging out with earlier, and he was literally a Birdman. The only Birdman you know is Rap. No, it's this guy. This guy over here. You can't tell it's him yet because we're kind of like time traveling. Kind of time traveling, it feels like. Okay. Bum bum bum. Actual Birdman sounds bass though. I mean, I know that I know of Birdman, but I can't think of any of his, like, songs. Isn't he, like, a producer or something? Oh no, the violin's gone. What the... Oh. Ow, my ears. Yo, girl, I have a feeling like she needs to learn to move on. She's like obsessed with this song. And it's like making her sad. Oh, miss, you need a ticket. Oh, I guess she wants to go hear the music. But we need a ticket. We need a ticket. What do I think of curry? I have probably enjoyed every single curry dish I've ever eaten. Oh, we got some, what is this, cold brew? Are you like brewing that in the cupboard? Weirdo. Wait, where would this even go? Oh, we have an image? We have an image. Dark Souls meme? Oh, I thought people were like pulling these names out of like actual bosses. Is there like an image maker that I didn't know about? It's so silly. The ghoul of the postal office. I mean, I'll forgive the typo. I'll forgive the typo. Let's get this image in here. All right, say bye to NC. Au revoir, NC. There we go. Now we got this guy right here. I guess, would I put this underneath me? Like right here? Yeah, that kind of works, right? There we go. There's a typo. Like, the word postal isn't written wrong, but like, you would just say, like, of the post office. There's technically nothing wrong with saying the postal office, but nobody, like, talks like that. The E doesn't have the funny little squiggle. You mean the accent? The accent isn't necessary. I'm okay with, like, French or English spelling. That's kind of why I chose the name. Is I like how it sounds in English and in French. Oh, what do we... Okay. We have to remember these shapes. We have to remember these shapes. I forget what you would call that accent in English, but in French we would call it an accent aigu. It's like, what's the opposite of, what's the opposite of obtuse? I forget. Oh, okay. We opened up the wallet. It was... How do I... What the... Huh? Did I pay for the ticket? Where'd the money go? Where did the money go? I didn't mean to do that. Where did the money go? Did I just wreck the game? In English, we call it je ne sais quoi. That is an interesting turn of phrase, but I'm not sure. Because I know what je ne sais quoi means. I guess you could call the accent on my name a little bit of je ne sais quoi, but like, it's not exactly subtle. It's not exactly subtle. Oh. What is this? I don't know this puzzle yet. But I guess we don't need to. At least not right now. We're good to go. Maybe I didn't need to explore everything to leave the room. There's like optional things. Can I go back in? Oh, I can go back. I can go back in. Oh, we can actually like explore now. All right. There's gonna be like an ad in 3 minutes, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Okay, we opened all of these before. He gave us that. Leave everything open. I don't know. Oh wait, were we just paying for like our food? He wouldn't let us leave till we paid? That makes sense, I guess. What are these codes? We have to like memorize these. I can tell we need to remember these for something. We gotta find the pieces to unlock this. What happened? How did you get over here? She like sneezed. She's sneezing? Hey, bird? Where did that bird go? I needed that. Something in... What? Oh, okay. Well, we got one. So we can put that here. It's like we got one for free. We got one for free. Oh, you went. Hey, where'd you go? Sneeze. There you are. Can I have that, please? Can you like give that to me? Okay, maybe not. Oh, is one of the birds gonna be like in the window when we go inside now? Or is the one with the letter? No. Let's just keep everything open, just to see if there's anything missing. Oh. Oh. That's cute. Why can't I... Why can't I, like, write on this? What is the point here? What is the point? Oh, now I can go here? Couldn't go here before. Okay. Maybe... Wait, it's yellow? Is there a yellow one? Is there a yellow one? I don't see a yellow one. Let's try the two middle ones. Nope. And then the last one is bottom left. Thank you, Nightbot. The last one is bottom left, top right. This would actually get us in a lot of trouble. You can just open up post boxes like that. Okay. What is the point of you moving? What is the point of you moving? That's... Why does it let me do that? Okay, we know this bird is here. I'm guessing we have to figure out the code for this. Is there a code in here, maybe? Wait. Whoa! Oh gosh. Hi. How's it going, Owie? Thanks for the raid. I didn't expect you to be interested in a silly little cute puzzle game like this. Yeah, I love you. I found that license plate in California. It's a real license plate. I doubt anyone will like go through the effort, but yeah, I used to drive around a lot and I found one. Wow! Claveciniste, bonjour. Thank you for the follow. Merci pour avoir activé les notifications de mon canal. What is today in California? It is Friday in California. Ron? What do you mean? What's going on? And yeah, hi Ket Commander. Hi Congo, welcome back. Hello Burb. Don't worry, I saw you. And Chewy Chi. I don't think we've met before, but Mono, I know Mono pretty well. Mono's really chill. Oh my god, it's Friday? Only in California. You want small me? Alright, alright. 1 second. Now I'm very small. You don't get to see my freckles. I'm too small. You can't see my freckles anymore. You have the Orleans endorsement? Yeah, I endorse Mono for like most activities. Mono's really chill. Owie. Owie. Hey Owie. Hey Owie. What was that like weird game you were playing the other day. I didn't understand it, like, at all. I didn't understand it at all. Trident K. Trident K. Rain Code? Yeah, or was that it? Or it was called, like, the where something at game? Like, your stream title was very confusing. I didn't really understand it. Wait. So we have that part of the code. So B. Which one is the trident? I don't even see a trident on here. Do you? I don't even see one on there. Oh. Hi, Sonics. Welcome back. Maybe one of these... Okay. From what I can tell, we should be able to... Maybe if I do the opposite? Man, this puzzle's killing me, brother. The game called... Yeah, you want those games, right? So here you go now, let me see you clear them? Yeah, no, I didn't understand what was going on there. I don't get me wrong. I do wanted to know what you were doing today, because you do play games that are, like, very different than what I play, so I might be, like, interested to try them. But, like, that game title was so out there that, like, I'm just really, really curious what to do. What's going on with that? It's a game based on mobile advertisements. Thank you for that. Yeah, see, it took me a minute, but I understood the puzzle. For showing fake gameplay. Wait, the whole game is based off of like just the concept of approaching that? So, for anyone that missed it, the bird gave us this letter, and it had these symbols on it. But then you had to kind of put it together with like these three pieces. So you ignore this one because it's not one of the symbols, and you ignore it again over here. So then once you put them together, you're left with the code I put in to like open this thing. Yes, LOL. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But was it fun at least? It sounds weird, but was it fun? Eats leans? You can slurp up as much lean as you want, Sonics. You just have to type capital L, lowercase EAN. Bah! What the? Kekmander? Hello! Bah, bah. Kekmander, what the hell, homie? Oh my god. Thank you so much. Thanks for the gift. Again. Wait, well, no, okay, you've subscribed, which is already a gift in itself. But this is another gift. Wow. Holy moly. Kek W? Am I a W? Am I the W in that situation, Owie? That's a really funny way to spell that. Dang. Thank you so much, Kekmander. I don't know what I did to, like, get your approval. I'm really trying to get this bird. I don't know what I need to get this bird, but it's messing me up. It's messing me up. Maybe there's something here that we haven't gotten yet? Right. Okay, well, that's such a weird thing. Let me, like, copy paste that and send it to, like, myself in a message. Because I'm not going to remember the thing, the name of that game. And you were saying something about Danganronpa. Is that what you were doing today? With the crazy bear? The evil looking bear? We haven't figured out what this is for yet. Borscht is one of your favorite foods? Me too. I really like soup. But because I kind of went through a borscht phase, I decided to like make it like just one of my things. I haven't had any in a minute. But it's the new Dangan. No more crazy bear? Oh, that's too bad. I thought he looked cool. Sorry. They replaced the crazy bear with a less interesting mascot? Well, is it he just looks less interesting? Or is he like overall less interesting? Because like looks aren't everything. You still need like good writing, right? For a story, you still need decent writing. You still think Aoi should play Your Turn to Die? What's that about, Mono? I've actually never heard of that. Okay, what does this bird want? What does this bird want? It flies that way, it goes to the bench. Maybe I need to like get some crumbs or something? Do you have anything in here? No, you just make bird noises. Wow. Dang. I still can't believe you rated me. That's so nice. I'm not sure who was here, but thanks again for the can I get another shout out for Aoi in case anyone missed it? Please and thank you. It's very similar to Danganronpa, but it's a social game rather than a trial. You give me a kissy? Well, as long as it's not too slobbery. But I'm sure you're not into that. You're like probably a very clean kisser. You hate sloppy kisses? Yeah, I feel like sloppy kisses are funny, but when they happen in real life, no thank you. How am I gonna get this? See, the bird is carrying the last piece to this gate. I'm not sure how we're gonna like get it. I know that the bird goes to this bench and there's like a plate here. And unironically, I know, sorry, I'm like really like just chill. I'm not too excitable, but I still mean it sincerely. Kanan? Wow. Based Kanan enjoyer. Hi Macy. So many Kanan Catboys enjoyers. You know, a friend of mine who is a cat boy, I don't think he's here right now. Kanan actually was one of the first VTubers who watched you. No way, that's pretty cool. I guess maybe I've been unfortunate and like every time I kind of lurk there sometimes when I'm at work. Yes, hi Macy. I lurk there sometimes when I'm at work, and I guess I just never see anybody else I know in the chat. So maybe we're all just like co-lurking. We're like co-lurking associates. All right. Let's get that out of here. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, my friend who's a cat boy, he actually pointed something out. So, cause I don't know if some of you have seen I don't know if some of you have seen like the alternative model that I like to play with sometimes, but it's a little rat. It's a little rat. And it's not because I don't like cats or anything, but I think I'll be able to attract more cats if I'm the rat, you know? It's all about that rat energy to get all the cat boys. The Toxoplasmosis strat? That's a very fancy way to say it. This one? Yeah, that one. Thanks for the redeem. Thanks for the redeem. Let's see. Pop. Pop. Yeah, this is the updated one though. This is the updated one. The very leaning into the lean jokes. Yeah, I decided, I mean, my eyes are still the same, but I decided with the update, because you saw the other day, Owie, when I was playing with the updated version, but that was just like a single use thing for a stream, for that one stream. This is like what I actually wanted to make. This is what I actually wanted to make. You'll notice some of this game isn't really puzzle. It's more like she's like obsessed with this musical bird guy, and you just get to enjoy the music that she's obsessed with. They like live together at some point, but I think we've time traveled to the past. It's what you want your character to look like when you stream. Well, you can do all sorts of fun things with this model. Bum, 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 bum. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So a lot of people like make the whole like I love lean jokes when they're around me because like my nickname is just lean. So I thought I'd lean into the purple. So I guess this is like the first time she meets him. I don't know why she likes this bird guy, but I hope you guys are into bird people. Would I ever try it? Probably not, because I'm not really into downers that make me delirious. But like grape flavor with Sprite sounds nice. Like if somebody took some Sprite and they added a fruity flavor to it. I like cherry. Have you ever had cherry Sprite? It's pretty good. So, you know, just take out the illegal medication and it's probably a pretty decent beverage. I don't know about the whole what is it? People usually put what's the candy they like to put? Jolly Ranchers. Yeah. I like Jolly Ranchers, but I don't know how well do they maybe it's the carbonation makes them like. Okay, we need to find a key. A Seabat? Does this song remind you of Seabat? I hope not. This song is really adorable. We need a key. Do we... Oh, okay, we have a cup. Can we use it? Okay, now we have some water. Alright, we're fixing the plants. You could skip the formality and just have codeine? I mean, I've had codeine, like, when I actually needed it. It's not pleasant. No, you just like the emote? Oh, okay. Kind of like, see, the one I like that's kind of like that, I like this one. I like Groovin. Groovin's it's kind of got a similar energy, but it's a bit less gremlin-y. The Seabat kind of reminds me of like gremlin energy. Oh, we can't open this musical. Why is there a dude in a cage? Well, you see, earlier in the game, before Owie so graciously raided us, we like discovered that this guy is the bird guy, and I think we like maybe he got trapped here somehow, and we're supposed to free him. Groovin gotta be your favorite meme of all time. It's a simple choice, but it's a good choice. I agree. See, look, there he is. They like met up at his place, and maybe she like moves in or something. Hi Macy, hi Macy, hi Macy. Macy, do you mind? I don't know if it's too much text. I've never like experienced what that meme is from. What? Why do people go, hi Macy, hi Macy, hi Macy, hi Macy? What is it from? It's Ollie? Ollie's pretty cool. Maybe this is like his wear form? When the full moon comes out, he goes full owl. Full owl. You're not so sure though, huh, Nightbot? It's from Pianta? Oh. I don't think I know Pianta. Actually, no, wait. Somebody raided into Pianta the other day. But, I don't think I was able to stay very long. How is he getting, how are they, I don't know their gender. How are they getting away with that obvious emote? That is, I guess it would be improper of me to suggest that liquid was something else. But I think we all know you don't make an emote for lemonade. You thought it was Kako? But Mono, what if Kako just heard Pianta do it first? Oh, okay. We need... We're making some tea. Making some tea? We don't know what kind of tea they want, so I'm not gonna mess around with that. You don't know the saying, Leans? Don't cry over spilled lemonade? I think it's usually milk, but yeah. I've never cried over spilled lemonade. Okay, we have a flower. I don't know what this flower is for. Can you guys... Oh, okay, wait. You want milk. And you want... I have to, like, remember these teas? They have a milk emote, too? Or is it actually called W Lemonade? Wait, what? Huh? Oh, wait. Okay, put milk in there. Why is it throwing it away? Okay. I'm missing something. I must be missing something. Oh, we have matches? We have a candle. Okay, now we got the cup. I don't know what this piece of paper is for. We're gonna figure it out. We need to find it. It's like a tier 3 emote. Yeah, I know the Leans is into soup. Leans is a soup cultist. Actually a soup cultist in general. Yeah, no, I mean, for example, today I decided to make my ramen. I just had some block ramen, right? You try to be back, you need to start your pizza and your bath. Hopefully you don't cook the pizza in the bath water. You love me? Aww. Love you too, homie. Yeah, no, but go clean up. Go clean up and get some food. If I don't see you later, then have a good night. If I do see you later, then I'll wish it you again later. Oh wait, no, I wanted that. Owie's fucking bath pizza? Hey. I'm sure he's not gonna put the pizza in the bath. I'm just making a joke. If you cook pizza in bath water, it's a soup? Oh god. It haunts you? Did it like actually happen? What? How do I get rid of this water? Oh, thank you for the shout out to Riku. Riku is an adorably crazy little dragon that likes to play games with my friends. I haven't had a chance to play with him yet, but I hope to. We just need to find the right game. He has a device specifically for eating pizza in the bath. That's interesting. Okay, we're doing something wrong here. We're doing something wrong. Do I put this in here? Do I put it in here? Oh, okay. She wants that. And what's this other one? Is it this one? Oh, okay, that's that. But what's this for? Okay, we got one drink. Nice. Okay. Okay, I think I just had to figure out the right order to click those, because they were definitely weird. Hell yeah. I do have Left 4 Dead 2. I'm not like I'm not really in a rush to play it or anything, but like if you want a game sometime, Riku, and that's like in your heart of hearts what you're like down to vibe with, I can definitely play. Before I become a complete idiot, let me triple check. I swear. Yeah, no, I own it. I just need to reinstall it. You kind of want to get this game just to dump tea in this thing for 2 hours? Oh, did you like the sound of just the poorly made beverage going like? Okay, so they're talking about they're missing biscuits. The biscuits were in the oven. Let's get them their biscuits. Here you go, homies. Yeah. Nice. A little afternoon tea and coffee with biscuits. What more could you ask for? They even shared the last cookie. That's so nice. They double shared it? Amazing. You're gonna go to sleep? You're unusually tired today? That's okay, Mono. Sometimes you're tired early. It happens. I hope you get some good rest, homie. And maybe I'll see you on Tuesday. Will admit I don't got much games or money for games. And Majiggly Doobers gifted you the game? Well, Riku, I forgot if we're already friends on Steam, but like if you just search Orleans VT on Steam, you're gonna find me instantly. And then we can use the tool to like figure out what games we have in common. It's past AM, but still for me that's earlier than normal. Yeah, that's okay. I know a lot of people with bad sleep schedules. Don't worry. Maybe this is your chance to slowly move your sleep schedule to like some form some form of normal. How do I open this? Do I get to come back here? Birdman. Ratlings, so cute. Yeah, here I am. I'm the rat boy. I'm the rat boy. I was probably gonna switch back to my regular model in a minute, because I don't mean for that redeem to last the entirety of the stream. But yeah, hi Decaf. Are you back home from work? I hope it wasn't too tough. You can't watch the internet in Americans if you have a normal sleep schedule? Aw. Wait, what Decaf? Wait, Decaf, if you re-redeem it, then I have to switch. What are you doing? Oh my god. Here, let me give you your points back. Look, okay, I promise I'll keep Ratlings going for a bit longer, okay? A bit longer, but then I gotta turn back. Okay, I want to see, what is this flower for? Oh, here you go. Hey, look, Riku. Riku. Oh yeah, that's that good noise. That's that good pouring water ASMR. You only got 8? Your baby? Do you mean... Oh yeah, I do. I blew away one of my friend's brains the other day. If you guys know Snugs, tea is technically a soup. I mean, kind of. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, 18 years. 18 years! So, I guess because my voice is, like, somewhat of a blessing, and because I don't, like, talk like a, you know, an actual, like, boomer or anything, I have a friend called Snugs that just, like, refused how I blew Snugs. I didn't know. Jesus Christ, Riku. I didn't blow Snugs. I blew his mind, like, with a fact. You know, the expression, like, their mind was expanded unintentionally with knowledge, and they were very surprised. Ah, okay, alright. Like, okay, so, like I was saying, my voice is my voice. It sounds like it sounds. If anybody that doesn't already know my age, if you want to guess my age, go ahead. But Snugs refused to believe that I was as old as I was. Decaf, you don't get to guess, you already know. Riku with the first guess. Any other guesses? $82? Krzdizki, I think you already know and you're just being ridiculous. Oh, they broke they're sharing a popsicle. 35? Okay. Some of you that are not named Krzdizki are in the right ballpark. So the only way that I could think of convincing Snugs that I was my age, like, without doxing myself, because, like, you know, like, I don't want to, like, show them my ID, and even if I showed them a picture of my ID, they could just say, like, Oh, you got that picture from it? That could be anyone. I don't know, how do I know it's you? So then I showed them my Steam account, and they just kind of blew their mind, not anything else. They were not so excited to learn my Steam profile service age that they came. They were just very surprised that my Steam profile was the same age as they were. It's one of those popsicles you share with a capybara. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. We need a seashell. We need a seashell. Can I can't use that. Can I? Probably not. What are you talking about, Riku? I don't... Is this one of those memes that I don't know about? Come on. What is this? Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot that, because there's no way I'm remembering that. You'd have to send a video, and this would devolve into React Andy content. My dearest. Very good, Decaf. Very good. You're actually smart today. Oh, there's a flag. You can read hype. Hype. Yeah, Decaf has a very chill voice. Sometimes I wonder if Decaf, if you like had the patience to read a visual novel, I think you could be like really chill. But I feel like you just don't have the patience for it. You do not, Lamau? Yeah, I know. That's okay. Okay, we're trying to find a seashell. And we can walk over here and put it in the bottle. Maybe there's another flag somewhere. How was I supposed to... That flag wasn't on a stick, it was on the rope. How was I supposed to know? That's so ridiculous. Oh, there's a turtle. We disturbed the turtle. Dude, that's amazing. He was just taking a nap and somebody put a whole castle. You want to try a few VNs? You love VNs? Ratlings, no? Look. If I gave you your points back, if you want Ratlings to come back, you can redeem it, but like we need to like, you know, take a break. We need to take a break from Ratlings sometimes. You don't have the patience to read a VN either? Decaf, I'll do that. I'll do that in a couple of minutes, okay? In a couple of minutes. Katawa Shoujo is also a good VN. Well, oh man, I don't know if I can remember all these. You can like post them in the Discord if you think I'd be interested. Dude, okay, I don't know. Look, how is he gonna put this in here? There's no way it fit. Look, did you see that? It was like way wider than the opening. Very carefully. Oh my gosh, it's just like, yo, how did he get there? He ran really fast. Umineko and Higurashi? Man, I don't know any of these. Aw, selfie. Selfie. Umineko? Isn't that what I said? Umineko? how about you give me a Neko that's got some umami flavor? That's what I want. If you say Umineko, oh, is it? What? How am I supposed to say it? I guess VTube Studio does have cat ears that you can like attach to your model, but like they look really bad. Like here, like I'll just the game is gonna like pause for a second. That's how I say it. No, I'm not upset. I was like, I thought maybe I said it wrong. Leans and a cup? What do you, what cup? Sonics, are you okay? I don't see a cup. Okay, fire. Oh, they're going on a little camping trip. Aww. Ah, adorable. Teacup ghoul? Well, it's not a teacup because it's a little bit bigger than a teacup. Oh, Sonics is calling you D-Cup because that's like your nickname to Sonics. Leans and D-Cup. Why are you singling us out, Sonics? That's like not the nicest thing you could do. Are you like making fun of us for being friends? While we give you a shout out? Gosh. Oh, okay. Okay, that one's easy. This one's easy. We just gotta find... How do I... Okay, we're staring in the right direction. We lit the fire. At least y'all get a tent. You're just pointing out your friends? Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine. That's good. I just thought you were like pointing us out. I couldn't tell why you were doing it. That's why I asked. Ah, it's second favorite blue cat. I mean, I don't think it'll cause that much chaos. It's well known that Khzdizki likes David, then Sonics, then Decaf. Wait, does he say that? I thought it was David, Sonics, Decaf. Because even though Khzdizki does like you, Decaf, he likes making fun of you the most. If you could see, look at that. He's bullying you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi, Wings. How's it going? Personally, all 4 blue cats are equal in my mind. Wait, Riku, that's actually the statement that will cause chaos. We have a lens. Oh, do I... Ow. What's up, Lego? Where do I put this? What? Don't pin that. Don't pin that. That's rude. Okay. Oh, well, that's... Oh, wait, okay. I need... Ah, wait, that's what the piece of paper was for. I mean, I know who I would call the 4th blue cat, but I'm not sure everyone would agree. Because some people like to be silly and say that a certain blue cat is not blue at all. What is this? Why can I knock on the... Nye? I don't think I know Nye. What the hell is this? What the absolute fuck is this? Oh my god. Do I just... Okay, please tell me... Can I just... Wait. Do I have to add them? Nye is absolutely adorable? I don't think I've met Nye. Have I met Nye? Now I guess there's 5 blue cats that I am, like, vaguely... Oh, you mean that, okay. I never shortened their name like that. I've never shortened their name like that. I always say it in full. Let's go. Okay, so you go on this one. Yeah. Okay, so I guess the joke I was getting at, Riku, was that, like, some people call Aura a blue cat, and some people say that Aura isn't blue. But they're blue to me. Riku's fucking correct? What do you mean? Just because he's not as blue as you are doesn't mean he's not blue. He's not blue? Oh my god. Do I have to do this right now? Aura ain't blue? Okay, I'm gonna put on some music. And I'm gonna show you guys something. I'm literally gonna take a break from the game to show you guys something. Okay. We can... Shush. Okay. I'm gonna open up a picture. I'm gonna open up a picture of a certain cat, right? Pale ass cat? Yeah. Give me a minute. I gotta open up a program. And then we're gonna open this up. Wait, no, that's wrong. Alright. So you guys see this. This is here now. In your mind, Sonic's David and Nye are blue. Decaf is cyan and Aura is white? Okay, well, you're just getting too specific. Like, I consider myself blue, but obviously my hair is also called teal. You know what I mean? Like, it's still blue. Okay, you're back? What kind of pizza did you make, by the way? Is it just that classic pepperoni? Teal this pants grab? I mean, I have, like, I still have a box of hair dye. If you want me to dump it all over your crotch, Lego, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, homie. Let's see. This should just be the hair. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Chicken and mushroom? I don't need a picture. I believe you. I love mushrooms though, I'm sure you're aware. All right. So here's this. Right. Now we have that. We have the HTML notation of the color. Now I'm gonna try to quickly open up. I'm gonna open up a window here. HTML Rotation color. Where do I copy paste this? I need to copy paste this somewhere. Explore the library? Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out like before I show it to you because I don't want like my web browser to like explode something like nasty all over your faces. You know? Where do I... Maybe I can just use a picture that I already have. Can I use an image? Okay, I guess I'll just open the image. Wait, the color code's right there? Does that work? No. Upload file from computer. Sorry this is taking so long. We're like having an argument about colors right now. Show us the search history? I can tell you a few things, but I'm not gonna say everything that I look at, of course. Oh, Owie, you might have actually played the game that this is from. Do you recognize the music at all? Ow. Alright. Okay, the color picker here, now it's telling me E4, F4, F3. Does it have a name? Oh my god, it doesn't have a name. I'm so sorry. Alright. Here we go. I can delete that. So this is what shows up. This is what shows up right here. Do you not agree that this is Aura's hair color? It's called Aqua Squeeze. And aqua is water. And the fucking water is blue, brother. Yep, Aqua Squeeze. Anywho, I don't know. To me, I get why you're calling it white. It's a very, 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 very pale shade of blue. Okay? But that last word in that long sequence of pale, 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 pale is blue. Aura is a purple cat? Is that because you just like Aura's fashion sense? You're like more focused on that really cool sweater, huh? Oh, the guess on the music. Oh, that music? No, Owie, that music that I like to play in the background lately, it's from it's from Yandere Simulator. You don't think about it much when you're playing that game, but the music in the background is like really chill most of the time. Pistel, that is awful. That's awful. I don't want to see the word pastel blue in my chat. That's awful. You always thought Maisie was gray, but he's purple? Oh, well, that's just lighting. That's just kind of a lighting thing. Sometimes, like in real life, when you're looking at gray things under the wrong lighting, they kind of look purple. Okay, now we need music. Now we need music. We need music somehow. But... oh wait, there's the code. There's part of the code. Maisie's hair color is cute. That is the right answer. I don't know who asked, but you answered the question correctly. You've never played it? Oh, that's okay. Honestly, I don't know if you'd like playing it. It's kind of like a little jarring and very poorly made. So it's actually probably for the best that you haven't played it. I would just like if it's I feel like it's one of those games a lot of people have played on stream just because it's like a weird outlier and like it just like general like like general anime appeal. It's a very silly game. It's a very silly game where you like try to escape this girl that like loves you but also wants to kill you. In all truth, you think Yandere Dev is one lolcow incident away from adding Malwell DRM to Yansim at any given time? What the heck is Yansim? Why are we talking about Yansim? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Oh, Yandere Simulator. Of course. Do you guys need to shorten everything? I'm not in the military. I don't need to like have little. I like to give nicknames to people. I don't like giving nicknames to video games. Why? Why are you like pushing your water stick around my chat, Owie? It just looks like a watering stick to me. You know, the one that people used to like find water in the ground. Huh? Riku? What does that mean? Sore oral? Sore oral. Sore oral. Sore oral. Soaring oral? I don't think you should have oral when you're soaring. Riku, I am having trouble understanding your sentence. And like part of it is like my brain's like refusing to read it properly. Leans isn't in the Mile High Club? I've been on an airplane, but I haven't done anything suspicious on an airplane, like literally ever. What am I doing here? I know that we need to make this. And we need to find scissors, right? We need to find scissors, but I don't know where scissors are. Your girl gave you oral at Disney? She had you soaring? Just like Aladdin on a magic carpet? Did she take you for a magic carpet ride? You know, pretty based that you like left her some carpet to work with. Some people like a little carpet. She oral my VT till I soar. Huh? Why would you be the one soaring after somebody gives oral to your VTuber? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, after? Oh god. What am I doing? What am I doing? I need scissors. Were the scissors in this room? Because we can go back. Are there scissors here? Maybe there's scissors in one of the older rooms. Had me deflating like one of those long rocket balloons. I mean, I guess, you know, once you're all tired out, that's kind of what happens. It's kind of what happens, right? I don't see any scissors here. I don't see any scissors here. Then again, we still haven't found the code to this thing. We still need to find the code to that. Is it written anywhere? Okay, it's not here. Maybe the code for that lock. Orleans, your chat is evolving into my chat or devolving? Honestly, like, Owie, don't sweat it. I've never been like really afraid to talk about like silly, mature subjects. I'm just usually not the instigator. I kind of just like, I just try to do my best to bounce off of what you guys are talking about in that situation, because I don't usually instigate stuff like that. I mean, I probably have a few random times. But I didn't say anything very memorable, because I'm not like, I don't know. I'm sure you could ask like, my friend Decaf or something. I've had a few good mature one-liners once in a while. You saw this emote and got out of hand? Actually? Is that really what happened, Riku? You had Arby's today? Oh man, watch out, watch out. Don't bring your Arby's anywhere near Owie. Owie hates Arby's. Or maybe you don't hate Arby's, you just hate your Arby's. We need scissors. Okay. I know that we have part of this puzzle. We have part of this puzzle. 115, 130. Okay, I think I get what's going on here. Now... I'm kind of lost here. It's just not good, you don't hate it, it's just overrated? Yeah, I mean, I feel like that just comes with almost any fast food territory. It's really hard to please people with fast food these days, because they got used to prices staying so low during the recession that we kind of took it for granted that they stayed low even though inflation started happening in other parts of the economy. So like, it's like now that we're paying more, they expect it to be better, but it's actually just because like inflation happened and the prices just kind of had to catch up eventually. But that's just my thought. That's just my thought. I know what I'm getting most of the time when I go to a fast food joint, and I take it with a grain of salt, you know? It's my decision. They drenched it with sauce? I like sauce on a sandwich, but when it's drenched, I am not too happy. Like one time I got a burger that had more sauce than there was meat, and ow. I like legit brought that sandwich back and it was like, hi, I'm sorry, but could I have like less sauce than this? And they were like, yeah, no problem. You know, it felt like, you know, of course it sucked that I had to waste my time to do that, but I'm not eating a burger that has more sauce than there is meat. Explain inflation to the average person and they'll be like, huh? Yeah. No, that's part of it. That's part of it. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-dum. the telescope. Sorry. A vegan Big Mac? I haven't had it. Is it any good? I feel like we were here. We found this earlier. I don't know if it means something. To be honest, you think you saw... No, Riku. I don't... If you want to be a little gremlin in chat, I'm usually not like... I'm like, I promise I'll let you know if I'm uncomfortable. I'm not super used to being like standing up for myself like that. But like, I promise that I'll say something. No meat whatsoever? How could they forget the entire meat? How could they forget the whole meat? What? That's crazy. So it all started with DeviantArt? I don't know. I think inflation started when Harambe died. That's when it really started going crazy, right? It was Harambe, pictures of Harambe made their way to DeviantArt, and the effects just like rippled throughout like pop culture because of the unstoppable force that is DeviantArt. I actually don't know anybody that still uses DeviantArt. What the heck? So, we have this here, right? Also, Harambe jokes are still funny? No, but it's kind of a tell about how old I am. Like, but do you get what I mean? Like back during the recession, people would joke about that, and I was talking about the recession and inflation, so it's kind of like a really bad joke circle. It's a really big circle of bad jokes. I'm sure everyone here has involuntarily put themselves in a bad joke situation. You mean the hamburgers had meat on them? What? You were born this way, you just make me feel better about it? Like, there's, it's like Lady Gaga said. It was only the Big Macs? Maybe I'm not following you. Maybe I'm not following you. How am I supposed to know that? Who is the biggest gremlin I know? Okay, well that depends. That depends. Are we talking about gremlin that I am like... Gremlin that I've personally had a conversation with? Or like, maybe even somebody that's just like technically aware of my existence, but that I haven't really spoken to? What the... How did you carve that in your cheese? Okay, we got the scissors though. We did need the scissors. EDA. It's up to me? Well, one of my favorite gremlins out there, I just gave them a shout out. Shout outs to Zuma, Zoom TM. Rat Girl Extraordinaire is probably one of my favorite all-time biggest gremlins out there. Big props to big props to Zuma. You would have to work really hard to out-gremlin Zuma. Okay? I don't know if you could handle. You give them a follow? If you want to, if you want to. Do... What else? Okay, and now I need a stick? Where am I gonna get a pin, though? King Kong is a neurodivergent icon? It makes you want to climb a building or grab helicopters? See, Riku, that's why I like when you, like, aren't afraid to, like, say what's on your mind most of the time, because you conjure up these images. I'm, like, picturing, like, 100-foot-tall Riku just, like, walking up to King Kong and being like, dab me up, bro. Let's go get it. Let's go get some helicopters right now. Let's get climbing. You don't think you want to out Gremlin? Oh, okay, yeah. No, don't worry. It's not a competition. I just meant, like, maybe, like, somebody might hear me say that, and then they'll, like, take it as a challenge onto themselves, and it's like, you don't need that. You don't need that in your life. Like, sometimes you gotta just be yourself. I don't know how I was supposed to figure that out. If only my species evolved to be smaller because of the lack of food after the Cretaceous extinction? Are you that old, Riku? I didn't know you were older than me. I thought you were young. Wait, why did I tip that over again? That's not right. Wait, so remember it was EDA. 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 Okay, we know that because of that, that's at least part of the puzzle. That's at least part of the puzzle. There's gotta be more to it though, right? There's gotta be more to it. There's gotta be more to it. There's something we're missing. Like another thing with the same amount of slots. Another thing with the same amount of slots. Somewhere. Can't click on any of that. Well. Owie, I know I thanked you already for the raid, but I was wondering if there, because I don't really have any raid traditions or anything, but like, is there anything that you would like for giving me such a nice sharing of your community? Oh wait, there's a period. It was EDA period. It was EDA period. We don't actually need to find anything else. 55 million years old? Please demean my community. Huh. But like, but if I demean them, then like, wouldn't that demean you? Because like, they liked watching you, so if I demean them, wouldn't that make you feel bad? You get what I mean? They were very bad today. Riku Yama. On it, boss. Okay, well now we got a crowbar. Hey, Owie chat, you smell like pickles? Oh, I love pickles though. Love me some pickles. Okay. Now what do we get here? Oh, we finally have the pin. Pickles? Yes. It seems like one of my mods wants to protect your community. What's the smell I don't... Ow. Hi, Amber. How's it going? What's the smell I don't like? I don't like the smell of... I mean, a lot of, like, obvious things, but I'm trying to think of a smell that people like that I don't like. You good? I'm glad you're doing good. I'm still so sorry to hear that our friend Soul is going through a hard time. Yeah, if you, Amber, if you see Soul, let her know that I hope she's doing well. What, I'm part of Aui's community? That's true. Aui, you have to consider my very good friend Khizdizki is one of your biggest fans. You throw pickles at you constantly? Oh, well, that's just because Khizdizki, like, you know, that just proves, how much they watch you, that they get so many channel points. Can I get this? I feel like I could, oh. What the hell? Huh? They're everywhere. They're spreading. There's a virus. There's a flower virus. What? If there's a spammable redeem... See, that's what I was trying to get at. So, Khizdizki likes to show their appreciation. Ow. Thank you, Riku. Khizdizki likes to show their appreciation by, like, proving how much they watch you by, like, overly redeeming something that costs, like, a decent amount. Because it's, like, you might think it's annoying, but that's just kind of his way to, like, show how much he watches you. And at the end of the day, don't you want somebody that watches you, like, a lot to be there? I have a long career as a defense attorney ahead of me. Let's go. Hey, I'll have you know that I have also defended you at times. I'm sure you're aware. Like, all of those times I gave you the benefit of the doubt for something that I didn't fully understand. You know, I try to be nice. I try to be nice. You just want to get that 1% hit. See, this is Khizdizki's way of trolling, also. Khizdizki loves so many streamers with amazing voices that they don't want to admit it. Oh shit, he's not feeling so good. What do I think of your voice? Every criticism included? I don't really have, like, any, like, criticism. I would characterize your voice as, like, it's got like, it's not very bassy, but you like go like up and down a lot. You're very expressive. You're very expressive in how you talk. And also, like, the speed of, like, because I forget, did you tell me, Riku, if you had, like, an attention deficit thing? I swear you told me one time. The amount of treble in your voice, like, goes up and down with your thoughts. And you also have a, like, happy, it's like nervous but happy energy that's, like, always fun to hang out with. Oh, okay, we're lighting up some lights. Diagnosed autism? Okay. Yeah, so, like, I feel like your emotional state always comes up really quickly in your voice, and it really, like, comes through in a fun way that, like, because you know how you type, like, really strange comments sometimes that people are just like, Riku, what are you talking about? It's just your brain moving, like, too fast for your mouth. So, like, you put together these fun things. Um, I guess if you like tried to sing something with a lot of bass, you would have trouble. So like I guess you could call that a criticism. Like if I was you, I would try to like make sure to find songs that fit your voice capacity. Can't, no. We need the code. We need the code. We can't go back to the old rooms. So she's taking care of the bird guy after he collapsed. And we're like trying to figure out what to do with that. I don't know. Am I making any sense? I feel like, Riku, I would only criticize your voice if you were like trying to sing something that just didn't suit your tone. But the trick to singing something that like isn't in your voice tone is to just be silly about it. Just make it like a fun exercise in being silly. Because people will appreciate the humor and focus less on your ability to sound like Tom Jones. They're not going to worry about how close you sound to Tom Jones. They're going to be laughing at your jokes. Your voice used to be bassy, but people found it abrasive? Huh. Does that mean you hold back your bass on purpose because of like past experience? You want voice critique now? Alright, let me think. What do we got here? Okay. I don't know, is that the order to anything? That's not that. Why can I turn off the music? It's mostly just me trying to train my voice to be more like we want it to sound like. Oh, okay, so you've been doing some voice training. Well, I hope you've been, making progress. It's really hard to like. I'm sure Riku, you know May. Progress doesn't happen instantly. It takes a long time to change your voice. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh, dirty. How do I, put that in here. Soap. Okay, now I need some water. Where am I gonna find water? And he wants a blanket. I can't take the blanket? God damn it. YouTube clips of yours from 5 months ago? Okay, yeah, what I was getting at was, I'm sure you've heard it a million times, but let me say it again. Don't get discouraged if your like vocal training isn't going as fast as you want. Cause like as long as you're like going in the direction you want, that's all that matters. That's all that matters, you know? I know a lot of people get like vocal dysphoria and it makes them sad. So I hope that doesn't happen to you. You're very happy with your current achievements? I'm happy for you, homie. I'm happy for you. Owie's voice. Owie, your voice, like, it has a tendency to like lose its bass when you're like upset about something, and when you're very relaxed or like trying to like just have a good time, maybe not relaxed but at least having a good time, like your bass comes out more when you're relaxed. I don't know what it is, you like lose your bass tones when you are like irritated or upset about something. And I can tell people don't, they definitely enjoy annoying you because you are like a very excitable person when you're annoyed. Oh, here we go. Can I put this down here? Oh, okay. I just had to click it in the right order. So people enjoy that side of your voice because you're like, you just hit a certain like vibe. But then they also like to hang out when you're just like vibing or relaxed because that like slight bass comes out, and people like you know, a smooth little bassy tone on top of their comfy moment. I know there's other reasons people like to go to your stream, but like we're just focusing on the voice today. People like to relax. Yeah, like when you're just like chilling and confident and trying to have a good time, like you have a very enjoyable voice. But then people also, they like the reason they like to bug you too much isn't just because it's fun to bother streamers. Like the excited like loss of bass when you're like upset or irritated about something, like makes bugging you that more and that much more enjoyable. You know what I mean? That's just my thoughts on the subject, though. We should get this water in here. Alright. Sorry, I'm like half forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing. You'll admit your goal as a streamer is total chaos? Orleans, what makes you annoyed? What makes me annoyed? Management at the post office? Underbeated? Yeah, when my borscht doesn't have enough beets in it, I'll be like, man, I wish somebody had freaking beat this up more. You know, just give it a good punch full of beets. Okay, now we have this. Here we go. Okay, now we need his medication. I'm guessing the medication is in here, but we need something to open it? I don't see... I don't see anything to open this, but we need some kind of code. Wait, what are these? No, those don't help. Those don't help at all. Orleans UPS union thoughts, please. Hot take time. Oh, are you talking about the strike that's been like mentioned? The only thing I know is that it might happen. The only like I don't really know like what's going on at UPS besides like it's just another case of employees like being feeling like they're not being treated fairly for like their work. I'm guessing that's what's going on because that's usually why UPS has struck in the past, I think. You know, just a regular, fegular, we're not getting paid enough and the company's making too much money. Skelly used to work at UPS and said it was the worst job he ever had. I mean, I feel like it's such a big company that it probably just depends what part of the company you're working for and at what station. Because like I've heard some people that say they love it and some people that say they hate it, but they had like the same job. So I feel like it depends on there's so many variables. There's so many variables. How do I open this? Wait. 153 1 2 24613. Does that work? Oh man, there's not enough numbers. The only thing I have to say about the UPS strike is I hope an equal arrangement comes out, because I don't really know what's going on. And when it comes to me personally and how I'm affected, if they do strike, I am going to become a very, very tired ghoul. Some of my older coworkers that remember the last strike said that basically as soon as the strike happened, like, depending on what area you were in, like, UPS could get some scabs, some places couldn't get any scabs. You know, it all depends on how well staffed they are. But the post office, in places that couldn't get enough employees to, like, stick around, aka, you know, their employees were, like, well taken care of enough that they could, like, last out the strike longer, is that the post office would start getting all those packages, and my package load would go insane if the strike happens, because I see those UPS trucks all over the place, and that means we would have to start doing their job. I already do UPS's job sometimes, because we do a lot of their last mile delivery in places that aren't, like, profitable for them, or maybe they have too much work to do in a certain area. Like, I've delivered UPS packages. If you've ever seen a UPS package, but then underneath the large scan bar it said USPS, that means they paid us to deliver it for them because they couldn't do their own fucking job. Where's this guy's medication? How am I gonna open this? How am I gonna open this? I'm, like, so lost. So lost. What the? Can I open that? Lazy UPS? I don't know if it's like, it's kind of like Amazon. They have some fancy algorithm that helps them decide, like, which packages they should deliver and which ones are not profitable enough to deliver. So basically, they just, like, skim a little bit off of the top because they charge more than we do. And then they pay us whatever we normally charge to deliver for them. Means I don't think the Owl's Safe will have your year of birth as the company. Hey, I'm not that old. Jeez Louise. 1915. Oh my god. If you ever meet anybody that old with a voice this chill, let me know. That would be incredible. It kind of reminds me of those, I don't know, have you ever seen somebody and just, like, assumed what their voice would sound like? And then they open their fat gob and, like, it just totally blows you away? Something to do with these. Something is going on with these pictures, and I'm not sure. There's numbers here, but the numbers are too long for the safe. People have told me you sound like that. I feel like people, sometimes people join your stream and they just say things that they hope will upset you so that they get to hear your like irritated voice. I don't think they actually like mean it in a bad way. They're probably just teasing you. I don't know, unless you have like more details. They succeed, but I hold it in deep down. Dang, homie. I'm sorry. If you gotta air out your frustrations, you're more than welcome, as long as it's like within TOS. Because I am personally not a fan of the would you call that the Irish method, where like people just hold in their feelings until they literally explode? Is that like the Irish method? You feel like your character fits your voice pretty well? I'm like supposed to do something with this. There's this number here, but I don't think it means anything. There's this here. Oh, Khazdiski, what is it? What is it? I literally am lost. See, there's 524163. There's these notes though. Okay. The radio is making these notes. So maybe which okay, we got that one. That one. I'm sorry, I'll try to remember more than 2 things. Okay, so does that mean the code is for three wait, now that doesn't make any sense. Where's the white one with the thing? I'll try my best. Right, it's definitely 4. Maybe 5. We could try both. We could just try both. This one 2, and then 3. Okay, so maybe it is 4. No, doesn't make any sense. Would it? I'm so lost. So lost here. Ow. What is it, Khazdiski? I'm like lost. Do you guys see any other patterns that I could use for this safe? Like, I don't really see any other patterns. What? Like, I'm not even joking. I'm like so lost right now. So lost. I know the medication's in this package. It definitely has to be. See, this is what Khazdiski's talking about. The spammable redeem. The spammable redeem. There it is. What the heck? Let's go. Let's get it the heck out of here. Here you go, sir. Alright. We're helping take care of the Birdman now that he has recovered a little bit. She's like so obsessed with this song. It literally uplifts her. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ah, Krasdizki. Are you trying to get me to talk about your streams again? Your super cozy streams that you have playing multiple cool ass video games? Okay, now what? Do we get to leave? Okay, we get to leave. Flashbang. Ah! Okay, I'm gonna continue to zap you now? That's fair. Oh, what's wrong? He was just playing some music. Oh, is she upset because he's not taking care of himself? Okay, well the medication is right here. That's easy enough. He asked for some flowers. Oh, okay. Need to go back to get some water, I think. Need to go back to get some water. Ow. My neck hurts. Oh, and there's another code here. Wait, this one looks more like the picture. Okay, this one's actually useful. This one's actually useful. Let me go back here for a second and get this. No, not that. Wait, what was this? What's this for? Why don't I remember this? Huh? Why don't I remember this? Okay, let me screenshot that. Save that picture. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Ow. What the hey? Okay, now I'm gonna flip all of these over and screenshot that so that we can like put them together at the other page. Put them together at the other page. I don't know why you don't want me to like let people know about your streams. Are you like cute stinky ghoul? Hi anarchist, bonjour, bonjour. Welcome back, welcome back. No? No water? Okay, maybe we need to plant something first. We need to plant something first. Are you like afraid of like my chat going to your chat? Would that be so awful? Okay. I have this in front of me. Okay. So the first one should be that. Hi, can't sleep. Hi, can't sleep. My name is Orleans. Bonjour, Gremoth. Bonjour, bonjour. Krasdizki, stop bullying me for a second and give Gremoth an amazing shout out. Because everybody should learn to love this moth. Oh wait, this is what I need. Okay. Can't sleep. Wait, please, no. Ah! No. I'm sorry, Gremoth. You have to embrace the cringe. You have to embrace the cringe so that you can be free. It has been done. Another follow in the bag for Gremoth. Let's fucking go. Thank you, Amber. Okay, wait. Okay, number 2. The number 2 picture was on this note. Sadder Fox? Moth, I know you're tired, okay? But it takes 0 energy to say thank you. The number 3 was on this note. Sorry, you guys can't see that I like copy pasted the images from the other room onto something so that I could put this puzzle together later. The number 4 was on this note. The number 5 was on this note. Oh, and number 6 was already good to go. Cheating? I'm not cheating. What do you mean cheating? How is it cheating to like be bad at remembering something? So that you just, you know, you just copy paste the information so that you can look at it later. What's wrong with that? It's like, okay, did you want me to like write it down? Did you want me to like write it down on a piece of paper with my own 2 hands? I'm not allowed to use copy paste technology to look at images? Damn. Is the run invalid now? Is the run invalid? Did I invalidate the run? Alright, give me the flower, give me the flower, give me the flower. High flower, high flower, high flower, high flower. There you go, buddy. Ah! Alright. Aw, he put a flower in our hair. It's so nice. Oh, I forgot. I almost forgot. Wait, okay, I'll do it right after this. I'll do it right after this. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. She's like... Did he disappear? She seems actually concerned. Like he actually disappeared when they weren't focused. They weren't focused. Bum, 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 bum. I forgot to do this earlier. Ratleans is back. I'm here. Hello. I'm the rat. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. Hi, Anarchist. But yeah, Grandma, you're more than welcome to get cozy and just hang out while we have a relaxing time. The only thing I have to warn you though is the stream. I don't know how much time. I don't know if I'll have any time. But if we finish this early, I have a game that is not relaxing planned afterwards. So make sure you get all of your relaxment enjoyment now. Okay. It's dark in here. Okay, we have a box cutter. Can I use the box cutter on this box? No. Can I use the box cutter on this box? No. Oh, this part of the room used to be lit up. So, like, she's, like, afraid of something? We can't go back, can we? Oh my god, we can go back? Oh man, I hope the code isn't in another room. It probably is, huh? Ow. My neck. My neck. Oh my god, my neck. What do I do? Oh, it's this thing. Oh man, no, I don't like this. No, I think, okay. This is this old puzzle. Oh, I hate this puzzle. I hate this puzzle. Because now if I move this one, I can't move that one. Right? Yeah, I'm screwed. Do you guys remember how to do this one? Greymoth, I hope you have a mildly inconveniencing warm pillow. Man, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, homie. That's kind of messed up that you would wish that for Greymoth. Kind of messed up, homie. It's so inconvenient. Well, you see, all you gotta do is flip it over. That's all you gotta do is flip it over. Okay. I'm gonna check. Ooh, it's dark outside. I'm gonna check the other rooms if I can, like, open. Can I? Wait, it went back? Did I do something weird? What am I gonna use this for? No. So we can go outside this way. You hope both sides are warm? Kristizgi, I demand that you treat sleep with the utmost respect. Sleep is one of the most important things. And the fact that you would wish poor sleep on your friend, unforgivable. Okay, we're here. Now, can I... Wait, can I... Oh my god, another... Okay, okay. What do I do here? What do I do here? Oh, it's one of these guys. It's one of these guys. He's a scoundrel, I say. I mean, in the best way. You know. Okay, I'm working. I'm cooking something. I'm cooking something. Okay. All right. Now. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. I don't know what this is for, but we have it now. We have it now. Whoa, I could open that this whole time? Did I open that earlier? I don't remember this being a thing. Scoundrel. I mean, if Greymoth is a scoundrel, then I am also a scoundrel. Okay? You're gonna have to put up with us scoundrels sometimes. Totally a scoundrel? See? There's nothing wrong with being a scoundrel, as long as you're proud about it. Even scoundrels deserve comfy. As long as you're not, like, an absolute dickhead, yeah. And I wouldn't call you that. Definitely not. I need... What do I need this? Okay. What am I even talking about? I'm sorry. Yeah, right. Am I making sense? Right. Oh, did I fuck it up? Sorry, I'm really stupid. And I'm not afraid to admit it. No, yeah, there we go. Okay. Now we have that thing. I don't know what it's for. It doesn't help me get this code. Did you guys see where I'm supposed to put these thingies? Oh, that's okay. What? Huh? Hi, anarchist. 13, 12, 15. There's no way it's that easy. Really? Oh. Okay, lesson to all of you that keep some kind of code thing. Don't just write the code down and put it in your trash, because somebody will be eventually stupid enough to look through your trash to find your codes. Oh, okay, that's what we need this for. That's what we need that for. We got the trowel. What kind of lock is that? Oh, well, this game has had several locks that you just, like, find shapes and put them in the thing. Like, even the lock to, like, the park gates early on in the game, it was like you had to find these little wooden pieces that were in a certain shape eventually. Can I... What do I... maybe... Oh, okay, yeah. What do we... Oh, it's one of these guys. Well, these ones are easy enough. Oh, wait. Oh, the inner layers turn at the same time? Okay. That means... I need to work from the outside. Right? I think now everything's lined up. Ah, easy peasy. Let's go. Back this way, right? Nope. Nope. Wrong way. Wrong direction. Ow. My neck. Back in here. I don't know. It's definitely a weird lock, but it means that we can leave, right? Can we leave? Huh? Am I losing it? Oh, there's a... Okay, these are the buttons. It's basically just a fancy 1, 2, 3 code. Maybe... Is it the same code? Let me reset it. No, it's not possible because... It's not possible because there's no 5. There's no 5. Where might I find... Was it on this one? This is like a note from the clinic. Bum 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 bum. Back to Orleans. Cause that's I've been rat long enough. Okay, we need to figure out the code for this lock. And like everything else in this silly game, shit, there's gonna be an ad soon for anyone that cares. I need to find something with these. Wait a minute. Where is that? Wasn't there a book with those shapes earlier? Yeah. Here it is. Okay. Square, circle, triangle. And then, what's it called when a word is spelled the same backwards and forwards? Do you guys remember? This is kind of like that. Let's go. Lean? No, Nightbot. No lean. Okay, you've had enough lean. Uh-oh. She's worried. Because the bird boy fell over again. Where's his medication? We gotta, like, search the whole room. We're going crazy trying to find the medication. Where could it be? Where's the medication? Need it. Need the medication. What the heck? Burb is not okay. Yeah, no, he's not doing too good. Oh, there it is. It was behind the mirror. Come on. Get up. Okay. It looks like he survived for now. Bonjour, Luna. Bonjour. Hello. Oh, is this the last memory? How am I? I'm doing pretty good. I had the day off today. I slept in. I ate some oysters on bread with some cream cheese and some cherry tomatoes and some olives for breakfast. I didn't have olives originally, but when I told my breakfast to Deba earlier, Deba was like, oh, that's so Mediterranean, but there's no olives. So then I went to go find some olives to, like, bring it full circle. Then I honestly, I spent most of the day just watching, like, I had so many friends streaming today. I was very lucky to have so many fun friends streaming today. I got to enjoy other friends streaming for a while. There's the chips and bacon. Just for you. Thank you, Luna. I hope you're doing okay. Did you have anything cool to eat? Oh, it looks like the old coffee shop is all boarded up. Well, I'm glad you're having a cozy night, Luna. You know, sit back, relax, and we'll try to figure out what's going on with this girl and her memories of Birdman over here. She's like having a really sad time. I think he might be gone. And she's trying to remember all the good times and the sad times they had together. Is there even a puzzle in this room? Was I supposed to open any of this? I think this is just like a sad moment. So, after the music died, the coffee shop that they frequented, like, I guess maybe went out of business. And now we're just kind of going over the fun moments they had together. Like, they had a picnic here. They had a picnic here. And his death is like reminding her of all the fun times they had together. So she's like re-experiencing them. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't want to break any more planes. There might be an achievement though. There might be an achievement. Let's get that achievement if it exists. Wow, flashbang. Ow. Oh, the music gets like funky. The music is all funky now. I don't know, could you hear the tone change? They like added more instruments. Oh. Okay, this is new. This is new. This is new. Okay. Okay, we have one feather. We have one feather. Okay, that's part of the feather. So he's in the cage. Maybe the cage was like a symbolic cage. Like his illness trapped him. Okay, I need to go back maybe? I need to go back and uncover the notes hidden in the rooms. So we need to we need to disrupt all of the happy memories by like trashing them, I guess. There we go. Because maybe that's part of letting go. Part of letting go is unpacking everything. Even the good stuff. You know? Ow. And then we have to journey across time. Journey across time. Now we should have. I didn't miss any, right? There's only there's only 3. Please give me the feather, thank you. I don't see any more, so we should be good to go. Don't mind me. Just pouring myself a drink. See, now she's like resting. She's dreaming about all the time they spent together. he gifted her the violin that she broke. We saw her eventually get frustrated and break this violin earlier. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Where was I going with this? Oh, I was wondering. I wonder if somebody made like a VTuber model that looked like that owl guy, if they would get in trouble. Because he's got a pretty cool design. I'm not an owl, but I know a few owls that could probably use like a more animalistic alternative if they wanted to like add it to their repertoire. Got going on here. Okay. Is there... I don't think there's anything else. They've been reunited somehow? I kind of wonder what the cage was about. The cage seemed very symbolic. And that's the whole game, I guess. Well, did you enjoy the comfy time? There was a few puzzles that, I won't lie, got the best of me. But I had a nice time. It was very nice and relaxing. I wish I could like keep this playing, but whenever I tab out of the game, the music stops. Maybe I can turn it down a bit. I don't know if Emily, if you're still here. Unfortunately, I don't think I have enough time to play any Valorant today because I was extra stupid and took way too long on some of these puzzles. Extra stupid. But I do have some time for some singing. If you guys would like some singing, I'm ready for some singing. There you go. You guys can have that. That's for you. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Easy clappers. Merci pour avoir activé les notifications de mon canal. Thank you for the follow and welcome. Thank you. Sorry, game, you gotta go. Stare? What you staring at me for, homie? Oh, I finally see the picture. I had streamer mode on, so I didn't understand what Mana was talking about. No, I don't know. Of course, Machine Gun Kiss. Of course. I've held you back for long enough, and I guess it's time for Machine Gun Kiss again. I don't know. I know Mono went to sleep. I don't know if Owie's still here, but if one of y'all see Owie before I do, definitely let him know that his little contraption for eating food in the bath is actually amazing. I used to own one of those, but then I moved away, and it wasn't mine. I didn't own it, I guess. I didn't own it. I just lived somewhere that they let me use it because anyone could use it. I thought those were amazing. You could like read a book in the bath and put it down somewhere that you knew wouldn't get messed up. It's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Let me open this over here. Open up the old karaoke folder. And get on to the machine gun kissing. Get on to that machine gun kissing. You know? Okay, the song is ready. I am not ready. Lane's gotta go night-night. I hope you have an amazing night. I am having an amazing night. And honestly, Riku, it would have been a little less amazing if you weren't here. Not gonna lie. I know sometimes I'm very confused by the things you say, but you're a chill homie. You're a chill homie. All right. Change the cat. Because I don't want... I'm sure there's so many people following that game on Twitch, but I don't want them to accidentally come here thinking that I'm not finished yet. Good night, Riku. Good night. Alright, are you guys ready for some poorly sung karaoke? Because I'm not. Abwa. Midnight shadow, Kirisaku, Aku Seru, Akimu Highway City, Joshuseki, Utsumuku, Omae no, Ruji Irono, Urei Toida, Naifu no Yona, Ore wo tsutsumi konda, my sweet babe, odederu na, past ya future, ore ga nurikaete yaru sa ikoutse, utari kiri no eden, Ichiyoku, niyoku, hyaku, oku no kitsu wo abisete yaru, baby. Kono ude daite omae wo nidoi to, hanashi na shinai. I don't know why Hibisky loves this fucking song. Ba ba ba, usari ni tsunagare jiu wo ushinau no nara kudaranai meiyo mo mani mo ini ni aru sa romantic na raston dan sua kono re ni wa wa naitse tama wo komete uchi nuke bai konna baka geta sekai wo omae wo kurisemeru akumu mo tomaranai kanishimi no ransen kisu de hikichiriru sa lady akuma mo kami mo retachi no ai wo sabaki wa shinai. I feel like at this point, singing this song is bullying me. I'm being bullied into singing this song over and over again. Ah! The guitar's good though. The guitar is good. Unmei da no te isetsu da no te wa wake chirashitatse sa warate okure ore no vinatsu itoshiki maria pa 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 zoku futari no memories chiyoku niyoku hyakyoku no kisu wo abisete yaru baby kono ude daite omae wo nidoi to hanashi wa shinai. Machine gun kiss, just fall in love. Krzdizki, I gotta know. Do you genuinely enjoy me singing that, or is it just one of the cute ways you like to bully me? Stare? Of course, you'll never tell. I feel like maybe it's a little bit of both. All right, let's see if I can sing this better this time. I was fine with the men who would come into her life now and again. I was fine 'cause I knew that they didn't really matter until you. I was fine when you came, and we fought like it was all some silly game over her, who she'd choose. After all those years, I thought I'd never lose. It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? You won and she chose you, and she loved you, and now she's gone. It's over, isn't it? Why can't I move on? War and glory, reinvention, fusion, freedom, her attention. Out in daylight, my potential, bold and precise, experimental. Who am I now in this world without her? Pretty and loud, dull and nerve to doubt her. What does it matter? It's already done. Now I've got to be there for her son. It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? You won and she chose you, and she loved you, and she's gone. It's over, isn't it? Why can't I move on? It's over, isn't it? Why can't I move on? Bah. That was okay. I think that was okay. That was only my second time. Only my second time singing that one. It was probably not too bad. Not too bad. What do you guys think? Any Steven Universe fans? Any Steven Universe fans recognize that one? I think I'm good for one more. And then, unfortunately, I do have work tomorrow. But you'll be happy to know that I shouldn't have work on Tuesday unless there's some kind of emergency. So I will be well rested again for the Tuesday stream. And the plan for Tuesday, as I've been alternating, is probably more Pocket Mirror. I've been really enjoying Pocket Mirror. Is this the one? Well, rest this pants grab? Lego, what does that mean in this context? What does that mean in this context? I'm a little lost on that one. You don't know? You're not sure? Well, rest this pants grab. How do I figure out what that means here? Where are all the apps? Do I have to play it again to show the app? Sound. Sorry, I have to mess with the sound on something. Volume mixer. Where are they all gone? Maybe I have to open it up again. Okay, here's all the apps. Let me set this to default for a second so I can listen to something. At least I don't think you'll be able to hear this. Definitely let me know if you can hear what I'm about to play, because I'm trying not to let it play. Sorry. Okay, I think I'm ready. Sorry, I just needed like a refresher on like the tune of something. You should be able to hear this again. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things, what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I've missed your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Why won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me? Oh, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? you didn't catch a tan. Hope you'll find the right man who'll fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. And are you busy? And did you have to pay that fine that you were dodging all the time? And are you still dizzy? Since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess. I've missed your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me? Why won't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, Valerie. Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Since I've come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I missed your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me? Why won't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, 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 ba-dum-bum, da-da-bum-bum-bum. I think I know where I want to go. I think I know where I want to go today. I'll give you a hint. Ow! I'll give you a hint, Chryzdisky. I hope my first time singing Valerie wasn't that bad. Did you like it? I promise I'll do better in the future. I just need more practice. I need more practice on that one. I tried to jazz up my interpretation. Anarchist liked it. Man, Anarchist, sometimes I feel like I could say almost anything and you would be having a good day. Which is, it doesn't upset me. It doesn't upset me at all. But maybe sometimes I wish I knew how to be even better, Hi. Wait, I forget. Do you like being called Sugar? Are you Sugar, or are you somebody, or I feel like I remember you saying you like to be called Sugar? Yes, okay, good. My memory doesn't absolutely suck something unpleasant. Well, Sugar. You can call me Sugar if you want. But I thought, wasn't that your name on Discord or something? You have, a picture of a cute little character with, red sunglasses? Yeah, I don't know. Windows Error is, a cool name. But, Sugar, I mean, who doesn't like the sweet sound of sugar? You might as well claim the title so that nobody else can claim it before you. It's more that you're easy to please. You're normally comfy here. I know. I do, honestly, I accidentally ruined your friendship over corn. That's a very interesting first message. And I'm not sure how to react other than, what did you do with the corn? Sugar rolls off the tongue. Right off of someone else's tongue and into my mouth. You don't like corn, They do, so I say I hate corn. Blah, blah, blah. Corn, you hit them in the face. Wait, you didn't throw corn at them, did you? That would be awful. And as you said, is it sweet as the namesake? Yeah. Like in Spanish, you say azúcar. Azúcar. And in French, it would be sucre. Sucre, sucre, sucre. Goldfish baked. Baked goldfish. Merci pour avoir activé les notifications de mon canal. Thank you for the follow and welcome. Unfortunately, to the end of stream. I'm going to sing one more song and then we're going to go say hi to a very, very nice cat boy with, I'm not kidding, an even better voice than me. I don't like to throw up my voice up there, but people have said it's nice so many times that I believe you. But let's just say this cat boy has a voice that's at least 3 times better than mine. You shouldn't go around hitting people in the face with corn nugget. That's all I have to say about that. Someday we'll have our last conversation and drink our last cup of coffee. Someday we might be 80 and think about the different things we used to say. All the memories of you will just become the ghost of a smile caught in the wind. Someday it'll be the last day. Hi, Decaf. I won't forget how it feels to be loved, to be remembered by someone as special as you. Someday I will drink the last cup of coffee with a smile. Bye, Decaf. You're welcome for the stream. Like I said, Tuesday is more Pocket Mirror. We get to meet the new girl. Bye. Khzdizky's upset with me because I keep plugging his stream. Hey, before you go, make sure you send Khzdizky a follow. Okay, bye.